Title: The Shimmer of Hope. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and a meandering river, lived a young girl named Lily. With her big, expressive eyes and golden curls, Lily was a picture of innocence and charm. However, there was an aura of sadness that enveloped her. The villagers often noticed her wandering alone, her laughter faint, and her steps heavy with an unseen burden. Lily's sadness had its roots in a tragic event that occurred when she was just 5 years old. Her beloved parents, who had been the center of her world, were lost in a devastating accident. Since then, she had been under the care of her kind-hearted grandmother, Mrs. Adelaide. While Mrs. Adelaide tried her best to fill the void left by her parents, there was a part of Lily's heart that remained locked away, consumed by sorrow. Each day, Lily walked past the beautiful meadow that had been her favorite playground with her parents. The tall, swaying grasses seemed to whisper memories of happier days, reminding her of the love she had lost. She would sit by the riverbank, watching the water flow endlessly, tears sometimes mingling with the gentle stream. The villagers were deeply concerned about the little girl. They could not bear to see her burdened by grief at such a tender age. One day, Miss Clara, the village schoolteacher, decided to reach out to Lily. She believed that education and friendship could help heal the wounds of her young heart. Miss Clara invited Lily to attend the village school, where she had the opportunity to learn and interact with other children. At first, Lily was hesitant, but the kindness and warmth of Miss Clara drew her in. Slowly, she began to find solace in the stories she read and the numbers she learned to manipulate. The school became a place where she felt a sense of belonging, a place where she could momentarily forget her sorrows. One rainy afternoon, as the children gathered around the fireplace to hear Miss Clara read a story, she noticed Lily staring pensively into the dancing flames. When the story concluded, Miss Clara approached Lily and asked gently, "What troubles your heart, my dear?" Lily hesitated, but soon found herself pouring out her grief to Miss Clara. The teacher listened attentively, her heart breaking for the little girl who had endured so much loss. She realized that Lily needed more than just academic lessons. She needed healing, understanding, and unconditional love. Miss Clara shared a tale of her own childhood struggles, expressing how she had found comfort in stories and the support of her friends and family. She emphasized the importance of allowing oneself to grieve while also learning to embrace hope and love again. With time, Lily's sorrow began to lessen. The village children, once strangers, became her friends. She found joy in their laughter, and her own laughter started to return, albeit shyly. Miss Clara's guidance and the newfound friendships helped lift the weight that had weighed heavily on Lily's heart. Yet one day, as the village prepared for the annual summer festival, Lily felt a pang of sadness creep back into her soul. The festivities reminded her of the happy times she spent with her parents. Mrs. Adelaide, noticing her granddaughter's turmoil, decided it was time to address the underlying grief that lingered. She gathered Lily and the children around the fireplace that evening, recounting fond memories of Lily's parents. Tears welled up in Lily's eyes, but she felt comforted knowing that others shared in her sorrow. The children offered stories of their own loved ones and the emotions that came with both joy and loss. They learned that it was okay to remember and cherish the past while still embracing the present. As the summer festival unfolded, Lily felt